because with Tony Teegarden Media, a lot of the coaching and the consulting, and of course in my own business over the years, learning this, what I've found is that lots of people get started in their online businesses or blogging, okay, thinking like a couple things. And let me just show you what the masses, what I found that they found. They get a topic that they're passionate about, okay? They want to talk about it and express themselves, and they're like, you know what, I'm going to blog about it. And then they say, I'll attract lots of visitors, and then after that, I'm going to make a whole lot of money, and I'm going to figure out how to monetize all of those visitors. Has anybody ever done this before? And I admit it, this is what I thought, right? A couple of you? Yeah. How well did it work, by the way? Not so great, right? Doesn't work out that well. But the challenge is this is what I see a lot of people doing when they first get started, when they're quote-unquote blogging or doing their online marketing. And so what I want to share with you, there is a book out called Made to Stick. Anybody read it? Made to Stick? No. Great book, by the way. If you haven't, pick it up. Kind of got this analogy from that book. What I want to share with you here is the iceberg analogy. And so I'm going to talk to kind of just the quote-unquote the blogging world, so to speak, right now, is that when you see an iceberg, generally you're seeing about 20% of it. Do you all know that? Anybody realize that? When you see only about 20% of the iceberg is sticking out of the water. So for an example, I know you're brand new, just bought your theme, you're all excited, you don't quite have the blog up yet. But the fact is that the blog kind of represents that 20%. And so you can see here it represents, you know, the website. This might represent your social presence and stuff like your collateral, like your brochures and business cards even, right? And that's what that 20% is. But most people believe that that's the business. And David has said this many times, is that a blog is not a business. You all follow me on this? So what I want to talk about here is that if we jump up here, this is about 20%. But below the surface are things like understanding customer segments, understanding emotional desires, understanding your value proposition and your marketing plan. This actually comprises about 80% of your business. What you need to know is that the 80%, the stuff that's underneath, below the water, you need to really understand this stuff. And I'm going to tell you what this 80% comprises of here in just a minute. It's your foundation of understanding your ideal audience, your ideal client, or your ideal customer. And if you don't, then it's that 20% that's visible. It won't be very effective.